I'ma go get it tonight.
What is going on, everybody? Reaper here. Thank you all very much for checking out today's video. And today we're going to be discussing the game Titanfall and what happened. Like, why does it not exactly have one of the strongest player bases? And I believe that the biggest reason for that is the competition. Now, looking back in 2014, specifically 2013, when the game was teased and this whole hype built around this game is fun. I would be lying if I said it wasn't. But the problem is when there are other games out, especially at the time, which would be Black Ops 3 and even Infinite Warfare for this game, it's just there was so much more that could be found from those games, whether it was cosmetics or if you were into all the dances and stuff like that. That was the overall appeal for a lot of people. And unless you were a fan of the Titans themselves, or maybe even the fast run and gun, speed system in this game, comparing it to Call of Duty or even Halo for that matter, it's faster, it's more adrenaline based, and to some people that's where it's at. But for the majority of people that want the content, this game just doesn't have it, and I feel bad because this game is really fun and it's super exciting when you can get kill feeds and do amazing stuff with your Titans and unlock new things. It just doesn't give that overall appeal to every single player, and that's just a sad reality of Titanfall 2 and why it had such a big downfall. Now, it does have a pretty good player base. It does have a consistent 5,000 players, and that's bigger than even Black Ops 2 is getting now with the backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. But that's still enough to get you to be able to go into a game and have a good time. And when you're playing with friends, any game can be fun, whether it's even a Call of Duty title and you're just pub stomping. That's always a good time. And you could do the same exact thing in Titanfall 2. You can do that. You can go into multiplayer matches and just shred through people, or you can go into their their little frontier defense game mode and just plow through your enemies with your OP Titans and just have a great time. But once you reach the point where you've already had so much fun and there's really not left for you to do, you're gonna go jump to another title because there's no more content coming. And I mean, Titanfall 2, it's had a pretty good run of content drops, but they were hardly advertised, and the only way you would know that if you were getting any kind of content is if you were playing the game itself and you would see, oh hey, this is new into the game. Now, a game like Call of Duty Black Ops 4, even the past 3 titles, which would be Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, World War II, those games also had very big announcements for what content was coming out for them, because they introduced cosmetics, they introduced gestures, and those things for a majority of the people make the game worth playing, especially when you're playing with friends or when you're taunting different people. That's where the fun is at. And unfortunately, I don't know why that it was never implemented in Titanfall 2. I believe it really was just because they wanted to keep it to what it was and not what it wasn't. And I can completely respect that, because Respawn Entertainment is a very small studio that comes from the makers of Modern Warfare 2, which is, that was a very good game back in the day. And comparing it to their game now, it's still, you could tell that it was inspired by their old crafting skills, and I love that about this game, and I hope that its player base can grow through this title. Now, what I'm trying to say here is that this game is still a blast and you can have a very good time with it, but comparing it to Call of Duty and Battlefield, there's a lot more that can be offered to those games. And let's face it, Call of Duty already has its own strong player base, Battlefield already does, and they're two completely different games. Call of Duty is an arcade game, Battlefield is a simulation, and this game is kind of both with a sci-fi kind of twist. So it's kind of like taking the Battlefield maps and of that nature, the Battlefield size maps, the Call of Duty style of gameplay, but with the Halo types of functions for the gameplay. And I admire that about this game, and I really, really wish it could have been better. But in 2019, I would say that this game it's not really enjoyable, especially with other titles out that can offer a lot more. Now, if you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section down below, or if you do agree, let me know, and tell me your thoughts on the game. Do you still enjoy playing Titanfall 2 today? And I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on it. And also, let me know what you guys thought of me doing my first discussion video. If you would like to see more on other games, which either could be upcoming games, which the ones I'm excited for are Gears of War 4, Halo Infinite, and possibly the next Call of Duty title, because even though it's not close enough yet, April, May is going to come soon enough, and we're going to be getting our teas as to if the game is going to be Modern Warfare 4, Call of Duty Ghosts 2, or possibly a new Infinity War title. Hopefully not Infinite Warfare 2, but if it does happen, I'm sure it'll be changed for the better. And that sums up today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Please consider subscribing. That really does help. Catch you all in the next video, and peace out, guys.
Turn it around. Titan ready. Call at any time, pilot. Stand by for Titanfall.